Good morning, everybody. Who is with me today? Hello. Hi, everybody. Come in. Come in. Come in, guys. Come in. It has been long that I did live stream. So come in, let's chat and do our makeup. Hope you can hear me. Hope you can hear me. Hope you can hear me. Hi, sis. Annie's Insight. Good morning, sis. Oh, 9. Yes, I know. I will have done it in the afternoon, but I have a program in the afternoon. So that is why I am doing it this morning. And then from 2 o'clock, my kids are home. So mommy don't have time to do live stream. I know some people are at work. So how are you doing? How is work? How is Nigeria? How is Nigeria? How is everybody back home? Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if it's possible for you to share the video so that more people will come in. Oh, you didn't go to work today. Oh, thank God. Me too. I have free. I'm starting work on Friday, which is tomorrow. Yes, I'm starting work tomorrow. Holidays has finished. My kids, they started their school on Monday. So I took throughout this week to reset myself before going to work. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate. Share me out if you can for more people to come in. Thank you so much. Normally today, I just want us, because it has been long I did a live stream, so I just want to come here, let's do makeup together and then, chat one or two things. Chat on one or two things. Let me increase this a bit so that people can see what I'm doing here. Let me share myself out so that people can come. Thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate you for coming. I just want to share myself out. I just want to share myself out. Okay. Share done. Welcome, beauties. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Lucy Choma. Good morning, sis. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Share if you can, let more people come in. So, and tell me, are you a makeup type of a person or you are just a natural person? Let's just be a little bit busy before one or two people comes in, because I want to have like 4 or 5 people. Your voice is very tiny. Really? Is it from my mic? Tiny like a baby's voice or what? Ah, okay. You're a natural person. Okay. Ah, Annie's inside said that she can hear me clearly. Okay, very good. All right, sis. Even though you are a natural person, you can still enjoy, learning one or two things. Ah, okay. Oh, it's not my sis. I can shout on top of my voice, so if I get angry. If I get angry, I can shout. So I mean, my mama. Mama cannot have a tiny voice. Yeah, so even though you might be a natural person, but then taking care of your skin is very, very important. Very, very important. Even buying like a moisturizer or maybe your facial cleanser, you have to like know one or two things. Know your skin types, know your skin. No, undertone has to do with makeup anyway, but then you have to know your skin type. I talked about it in my video. I think I have detailed videos about skin types. We have oily skin, we have dry skin, we have combination skin, and we also have a sensitive skin. And I did a detailed video how to know, which category your skin type falls into. Me too, I am a natural person, but makeup is it's like hobby to me. Okay, I love makeup a lot, even though 90% of the time I am not with makeup. I don't wear makeup to work. I just do my brow, put on some lashes and then some gloss on my lips, and then I'm off to work. But then if I'm going to church, if I'm going to party, I just want to look good, So that is just it. Or maybe if I'm going to visit a friend, or maybe we're going to visit a new family, I just want to look good. Not that I cannot go like naturally, but then I love the joy that comes with, making myself up. I don't do that. I love it. Oh, I love makeup, sis. I love makeup. Even people do ask me whether I am a makeup artist because I have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of makeup, you know. So, but then it's just something that I love doing. People love having maybe buying like handbags or maybe buying this and that, but majority of the things that I love having is makeup. I love it so much. And yeah, but then here in Germany, they don't have makeup for we dark skins. So I tend to go to higher brands because I know like Lancome, Estee Lauder, and then MAC Cosmetics, they really take care of dark skin, even till the darkest of the color. So that is it. But here in our drugstore, like Essence, like Maybelline, L'Oreal Paris, Manhattan, all those drugstore that we have here in Europe, especially here in Germany, they don't do anything for us. One or two times you see like two darker foundations, which you don't just go and buy it because you have to know your undertone. So if your undertone is not matching with that foundation, at the end of the day, your foundation will turn out looking gray or ashy. So they have to do better about it. So like we are now 2 or 3. I think I can start. Let me just talk about what you have to do before you even start your makeup. Back in the days, I have a severe oily skin. So, and I noticed that after doing my skincare, my face will start looking shiny. So the naughtiness in me now said, why not skip moisturizer so that immediately I finish cleansing my face. After your cleanser, your face look a little bit dry and tight. So I was having this mindset, okay, since my face is looking tight, let me just rush and put on my foundation. But that was the fatal mistake I did, because your foundation has to sit on top of something. If not, it's going to look cakey. It's not going to blend so well because you are doing it on a dry skin. It's like painting a rough wall. The painting is not going to look smooth because the wall is not smooth. Hi, sis. Good morning. My big sis in the house, Imelda Show. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. How is family? I know you have free today, and I was expecting to see you because you told me you are coming. Welcome, sis. So as I was saying, you have to, cleanse your face very well. If you are the type that use serum, you have to apply your serum. If you are the type that loves maybe toning your face, using toner to clean your face. I'm good. I'm good. I have free today. The kids, they're all gone to school, so I'm home alone. That is why I want to use this time. From 2 o'clock, the kids are home, they have extra activities and I have to attend to them. They need my attention. That is why it's always difficult to do live stream towards that time. But in the morning when I'm not working and the kids are off to school, I have the whole house alone. So as I was saying, if you're the type that love using toner, I love using toner also after cleansing my face. One funny thing is this: some of the cleansers are very mild, so they don't really clean your face very well. Then if you use toner and then use your cotton pad and then clean again, you will notice that you have some brown color on the cotton pad. That is the oil and some dead skin your cleanser couldn't remove. So it's also good to to put what's it called, toner in your skincare. Then after that you go for your serum. We have different types of serum depending on the one your skin needs at the moment. I love using a hydrating serum, even though I have oily skin, but then I still want to like hydrate my skin. I love I love using serum that tones out my face. I have a lot of drama going on my face, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, sunburn and all those things. So sometimes I love looking for a serum that evens out my skin tone. So it depends, like I said, it depends on the one your skin needs at the moment. And then we also have a serum that minimizes pores, especially for people that have oily skin. I have severe oily skin, which is not bad, but then if you apply makeup without taking care of all these things, it's going to break your makeup. It's going to make your makeup not to last the way you want it to last. So then after my serum, I just go to my under eye cream. A lot of people say they don't need under eye cream, but sis, I love under eye cream. After sleeping, sometimes I don't get enough sleep in the morning. My eyes will look puffy, will look tired. So if I apply under eye cream, after some time, my under eyes will look awake, and it hydrates my under eyes, because what people don't know is our under eyes, the skin here is very thin. It's very, very thin. So we have to hydrate to get enough moisture there. Then after that, I just go on with my moisturizer. After your moisturizer, you go on with your SPF, with your sunscreen if you're going out, or maybe if it's during the summertime. But then there are some moisturizers that came with sunscreen, so you don't have to put extra, like this Fenty Beauty Hydro Visor. It came with SPF what? It came with a SPF 30. And then I have this my MAC Prep and Prime Face Protect Lotion. This particular one came with SPF 50. So it's either I am using Fenty or I am using my MAC. Then after that, skincare is finished. Hi, Emilia. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this video, this live stream out if you can, for more people to come in. Okay, here are my makeup lovers. So we're gonna do just a simple makeup tutorial for beginners. I'm explaining skincare because before you start your makeup, you have to make sure that your your skincare is up to date. You have cleaned your face, you have prepped your face, you have moisturized your face. Don't start your makeup hours after you have cleaned your face, because you still have oil producing on your face. You still have some, maybe for people that have like a dry skin, you still have some dry patches on your face. So when you apply your makeup without refreshing your skincare, it's okay, sis. You can do it now. Thank you. So when you forget doing that and you apply your makeup, you notice at the end of the day, your makeup might look cakey, might look patchy. So that is why it is good to start your makeup minutes after you have done your skincare, not hours. Or not maybe because you are in a haste, you just, start putting on your makeup. No, you have to start your makeup on a clean canvas, on a clean face. Okay, though this morning I did my skincare already, but because I want to do live stream, so I'm going to clean everything again, then we'll start all over. So I am using my Garnier makeup micellar water. Yeah. So under my cotton pad too. Before I will just start doing my makeup, but sis, for some time now, I know that I have to start. Let me just clean. I hope my camera can pick what I'm trying to explain. Let me just clean. When you go out, your face collects dust and all the things outside, the pollution outside. So if you don't really clean your face before starting your makeup, let me just show you. Can you see, even though all these ones are concealer, but then the brown around is what I'm trying to tell you. Can you see that? So you have to make sure that your face is well clean. Don't just start your makeup on a dirty face, even though nobody has a dirty face anyway. Let me clean my brow because we are doing everything today. Let me just clean it. So I also bring it down to my neck. Whenever you are doing your skincare, don't forget your neck. It's very important. Don't forget your neck. Your neck is also as important as your face. So after doing that, my hands are clean because you have to also start with a clean hand. And then the next thing that I will do is I'm going to apply my serum. So I am using my Tomorrow Lab vitamin C essence. I love this essence so much. Like I said, I have hyperpigmentation, some dark spots from acne, and yeah, the inner part of my face is lighter than the outer part. So I try as much as I can to use a serum or essence that will even out my skin tone. So I'm going to apply. And then I will use my finger to massage everything into my face. Then I will bring it to my neck. And when massaging your neck, don't do like this because you are causing wrinkles and aging here. So you stretch it up. And then your face, don't, back in the days, if I'm doing my skincare, you will see me. Good morning, Gift Ugo. Welcome, sis. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. You came from Emia. Thank you. I really appreciate this. I hope you are a makeup lover because we are doing beginners makeup today. I am not a makeup artist. I am also a beginner and I want to take all my beauties along with me while we'll learn together how to do makeup. So you can also drop your suggestion in the comment section. We learn when we come together. So I make sure that my serum is well absorbed to my skin. And then after that, the next thing that I will do is I'm going to take my under eye cream. I don't joke with under eye cream. So this particular one is from Fenty Beauty, the Flash Snap Instant Reviver Eye Cream. So I just put it under my eyes. Oh, sis, you are welcome. Thank you so much. You are not going to regret it. My channel is where we learn. We learn slowly. No, we are slow learners. We are not those fast learners. We learn slow. And that is what my channel is all about. So after that, I'm going to use my ring finger to massage. Why I am using my ring finger is because this finger is so gentle. Out of all the fingers, ring finger is the one that is more gentle. And then I look up and then tap the under eye cream. Don't drag, you just tap. Like I said at the beginning, our under eye is very thin and sensitive, so we don't have to be rough under there. We have to be gentle. So after that, normally you have to give each product you apply on your face some seconds to absorb before you go to the next. That is why after my serum, I went straight to my under cream. By doing so, my serum will be settling on my face before I will go with my moisturizer. So then after that, I'm going to apply my moisturizer. Like I said, I have my Fenty Beauty Hydro Visor and then my MAC Prep and Prime face protect lotion. Both of them has SPF, so I don't need to bother myself again looking for my sunscreen because they already have it. This one have a SPF 50, which is very good, and then this one has SPF 30. So because there is no much sun today, the weather is not really sunny, I'm going to use that of my Fenty. Put it at the back of my hand and then gently apply it on my face. And then here on my neck, don't forget your neck is also part of your face. And then I massage. We did that of Fenty and MAC, because they have SPF in them, they get to look greasy, but then it doesn't affect whatever you apply after that. So my forehead too. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up Then under my eyes, I will use whatever that is left and then press it too. I don't want to rub under my eyes so that we'll avoid the wrinkles and the dark circles. Be gentle under your eyes. And then after that, the next thing that I will do is I'm going to prep my lips for my lipstick. So I am using my MAC lip scrub. If you have dry lips, especially for people that are in Nigeria, you know, during the harmattan is really hitting our lips very bad. So what you will do is, I also have a video that I did, a DIY lip scrub. Just take your sugar and a little bit of olive oil or coconut oil, mix it together, and then start rubbing it on your face, on your lips in a circular motion. By doing so, the sugar will peel off the dead skin on your lips, while the olive oil will moisturize it. And then after that, if you have honey, you can just use honey and put on it for some time, so that if there is any wound, the honey will heal it before you go on with your lip moisturizer. Very important too. So I'm going to clean off the sugar, because it has this MAC Prep and Prime lip scrub. It has a sugar, you know, so I'm going to clean it up. So after that, my face is ready for makeup. So I have oily skin, like I said. You know, at the beginning of this live stream, I was telling people that came earlier, we have different types of skin types. We have oily skin, we have combination skin, we have normal skin, we have dry skin, and then we have sensitive skin. I have detailed video on my channel about these skin types, because you have to know your skin types. Don't just go and buy makeup without knowing your skin types. It's very important to know your skin types. If you have oily skin and you go and buy makeup for dry skin, it's going to be fatter, because for dry skin, majority of their products are moisturizing. So you that have oily skin and you put something that is greasy, that is moisturizing again, then we'll come and fry plantain on your face. So the same thing also applies to somebody that has dry skin, and you went to use something that is for oily skin. You know, for oily skin, we are looking. Oh, thank you, sis. So for oily skin, we are looking for something to mattify our face. We are looking for something to. I am using my MAC lip gloss to prep my lips, just to add some shine to it. I don't want it to look dry. You know, after the lip scrub, it's going to look a little bit dry, but then it's smooth. All the dead skin has gone. So if you have dry skin and you go and get product for oily skin, then it's going to be double wahala, because your face is going to be more matte. You know, it is already tight, and then you start applying product for oily skin, it's going to double the matteness. So that is why it is good to know your skin types before you do what? You start buying makeup. Don't just go to market and start buying makeup. No, you have to know your skin types before you start getting into makeup. You also need to know your undertone. I talked about undertone. We have 3 types of undertone. We have warm undertone, cool undertone, and then neutral undertone. So you need to watch that video, see, so that you have few insight of what I'm talking about. Some of the Hi, Esther family. Good morning, sis. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your thumbs up. Thank you, sis. It's been long I did a live stream. Today I am free. The kids are all gone to school, and I want to grab that opportunity, because I don't know what tomorrow. Maybe one of them might have a program tomorrow that I will not have chance. So that is why I'm doing it today. So as I was talking, you have to know your undertone, because all these makeup brands, they consider 2 things before, not really 2 things, more than 3 or 4 things before making their, especially their skin product like foundation. Good morning, Kechi Cynthia. Good morning, sis. Welcome to my live stream. You know, don't forget to give. Oh, thank you so much. You have done that before I even say it. So they consider your undertone, they consider your skin types, they consider the coverage you want on your foundation. They consider a lot of things. But for we have to consider mostly two things: undertone and then the skin types. So that being said, as oily person I am, what I know, when the way I start my makeup, I start with my brow. I don't want to apply foundation. Some people apply foundation on their face before their brow. But for me, I do it the other way around. I start with my brow because I know that I have oily skin. If I should apply foundation on my brow and then apply my brow product, after some time, my face will start producing that shine and oil and then melt all the brow product. So that is why I love starting with my brow. As you can see, I am taking my cotton pad to take away any oil, any moisturizer from my brow, because I want it to be dry, so that when I apply the brow pencil, it will just glide on smoothly without any problem. So after that, but before you even do your brows, sis, make sure that you shave your brow. My own is all over the place. I did not shave it, So, but I will try as much as I can to know if I can get a better brow today. But then before you start your brow, make sure that you shave your brows so that you will have, a smooth application there. That being said, if you have any questions, you just drop it in the comment section, okay? I talk and talk and talk. So if you have any question pertaining beginner friendly makeup tutorial, just drop it. And then after that, I want to show you guys so many brow products, that we have before we start. So number one is brow gel. Some people use something like this. This one is from MAC, brow gel, and then they will take something, this type of brush, angled brush. I don't know whether you can see it. They will take it and then they will start drawing the brow like this. Then for me as a beginner, I do tend to stay away from this. And then there is another one again, the brow pencil, this particular one, the one that you can sharpen. You sharpen it like back in the days when we were in secondary school or primary school, we sharpen our pencil. So this particular one is the one that you will sharpen. The only downside about this is the more you use it, the more you sharpen, because you have to have that sharpened pointed pencil before you can get that smooth application. If the pencil is blunt, it's going to make the brow line to look thick, which is not something that will look natural. So that is one thing with this. It is cheaper and affordable, but then if you want to use this particular pencil, I don't know whether you can see it, you need to keep sharpening. If you use, you sharpen. If you use, you sharpen it. Then the next one I'm going to show here is this type of brow gel. So this particular one, all you need is for people that have already fuller brows. You can see my brows are barely there. I don't have much brow here. I have such a sparse, thin brow. So for people that has a full brow. Oh, okay, sis. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Hope your friends is also listening, because we are here to learn together. So this particular one is from Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Gel. So I think this particular one is for people that has a fuller brow. So you just use it and comb where you feel like you have to add something to make the brow more fuller. Okay. It's also a brow type of a product. And then the one that I love using is this particular one. It is from Catrice. Catrice Slimatic Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. It is like this. That is one thing I hate about it. It is like this, very, very tiny. I don't know whether you can see it, very, very tiny. So the only downside about this is it breaks very easily. So you have to be light-handed when handling this. If you are heavy, if you have such a heavy hand when using this, that means it's not going to last you the way you want it to last you. And then it comes with a spoolie. Let me just show you. It comes with a spoolie. This brush is what they call spoolie. You use it and comb your brow, because normally before you start applying your brow, you have to comb your brow in the position the brow is growing, like upward. so that you can see clearly where to start drawing the line. So it's this particular one that I'm going to use today. I hope it's not going to break on me. So let me just start. And then, doing brow, some people complain that brow is the most difficult thing, which is true, because people would like to make two of them to look the same. I keep telling myself that brows are cousins. They're not even sisters, they're cousins. But then I try as much as I can to make sure if I can get both of them looking, a bit alike. So they will tell you, if you want to start doing your brow, for people that are still struggling with brow, so at the tip of your nose here, you just draw, you take the pencil a bit up. So from the tip of your nose here, you just go straight. That is where you have to start your brow. I don't know whether you are seeing it. And then when you look straight into the mirror, where your eyeball, the black, our eyeball, where it stops, when you look straight into the mirror, where it stops is where that curve, they will do that curve. Good morning, sis. EMS 14. Good morning, sis. Long time. How are you doing? Welcome, sis. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share me out if you can. Thank you. So like I was saying, where your eyeball stops, that is where their curve will be. I miss you too, sis. I miss you. Life, work, and family has been choking me like this. Today I have free, and the kids, they're all gone to school. I want to grab this opportunity to do something because I've been longing to come to live stream, but then there is no time. When my kids are at home, mommy cannot do anything, So I am so happy to have everybody on board this morning. Thank you so much for coming. So as I was saying, you have to, thank you, sis. You are the best. I really appreciate. So like I was saying, where your eyeball stops, when you are looking straight into the mirror, that is where the curve will be. And then the tail of your brow, for me, it is a personal choice. Some people will say from the tip of your nose here, you angle the eye pencil. So where your tip of the nose is, like you are doing like a slant line, that is where the tail of your brow will stop. So let me just do it so that you understand what I'm explaining. So first of all, I have to comb my brow, to see where to start drawing the line. And another thing again, as a beginner, if you want to start drawing your eyebrow, check the first hair. Where the first hair starts is where you are going to start. Very easy. Okay, and then you have to maintain a straight hand. So I'm going to start. Just follow the natural line of my brow. That is why it is good to shave your brow, because when you shave your brow is smooth. It's like there is a line they draw under your brow when your brow is well shaved. If you cannot do it, you can go to a salon, let them do it for you. I cannot do my own. My husband is one that does it all the time, but then this time around we are all busy with work and that he couldn't do it. So I'm going to draw. Hi, sis. Ode Silva. Good morning, sis. Good morning. So, like this. And then when I come to, I start from the first hair here under my brow. So when I come to the upper part, I'm not going to start exactly where I started at the bottom. I'm going to give a little bit space. Okay, I'm going to give a little bit space. I've explained that so many times on my video. Starting exactly where you started at the bottom will make the brow to have this block shape, which is not what we are looking for. So I'm going to, instead of me starting here, I'm going to shift my hand a little bit and then I will start here. Again, I'm going to follow the line of I'm going to follow the natural line of my brow. And then when I come here, instead of me to continue going straight, I have to bring down my hand, so that the upper part and the lower part of my brow tail will meet each other. So I'm going to do like this. something like this. If you want your brow to be more thicker in color, you can increase the intensity, the type of pressure you are giving there. But like I said, this brow pencil is not the type you are going to give that pressure. So what I'm going to do now is I will start to draw a hair type of line just to mimic my natural brow lines, my natural brow hairs, sorry, not lines. So I will just keep doing it. Please tell me if you can see what I'm doing, because the picture is so small and I'm looking at my mirror here. Tell me if you're really seeing and getting what I'm doing. If you have question, this is beginner friendly. It is not a professional makeup type of a thing. It is a beginner makeup tutorial. Good morning, Dimma, my beautiful sis. How are you doing, sis? And again, sorry, I have to say something. I live around air base. Our air base here in Germany is just 5 minutes drive from me. So you're going to be hearing all this jet sound, all this flight sound like the one going now. Throughout this week, I don't know whether they are training some students or whatever. It has been horrible within this throughout this week. So bear with me when you hear the sound. You know, people that lives around the airports, you know, or around the air base, these are the things that they worry about. Yesterday, I wanted to do video, but I couldn't do video, you know, because I have to do voiceover because of the noise. Sorry, let me just pick this call, please. Sorry, Beauties. Oh, there is emergency back home in Nigeria that I have to settle the situation. It wasn't really planned, but there is a situation that is really needed my attention back home in Nigeria. It's not easy when you have family back home. There are a lot of things that will clock up and yeah. So I am so sorry that I left you people just standing there, please. Okay, like I was saying, tell me if you are really getting what I'm saying before the phone call came in. I forgot to say that because after I posted on my community that I'm going to do this, I supposed to cancel this today, but then I said, let me try as much as I can. It's not easy, when you have family back home and there are a lot of things going on that you have to make sure that things are going the way it's supposed to go. So I am sorry for that. So the next is, as you can see, I have finished this particular brow. So let me move to this one. Let me move to this one. So the same thing that I did here, I have to follow the actual natural line of my brow. I have to follow the actual natural line of my brow. It's not going to be, it's not going to be perfect or it's not going to be the same, but then make them look like sisters. I don't know whether you are really seeing what I'm doing. Amen, my sis. So, amen, my sis. It's not really easy, to be honest. It's not easy. It's not easy. Back home. Our Africa, they can disturb, eh? They can disturb, and that call I must pick it. But unfortunately, it came when I'm doing the live stream. But I must pick that call. It is very urgent. Very, very urgent. It is very, very urgent. So as you can see, I have the two brow, even though they're not looking the same, but then I said they are sisters and not twins. So then after that, I'm going to set my brow. I have oily skin, like I said at the beginning of the live stream. I have oily skin, so I need to set the brow so that, hey, we have a makeup artist in the house. No, mama, we have makeup, sis. Come and keep teaching us, though. Like I said, drop your suggestion, drop your everything. This is beginner, 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 beginner. We are still babies in the field, so we are still learning. Okay. So drop your suggestion. Oh, our makeup artist is here. So I'm going to use my got2b brow gel. Guys, I was watching a Huda Beauty. If you know Huda Beauty, she raves about this and I was shocked. I said, I thought I was the only one that keep raving about this got2b brow gel. So I'm going to use it to set my brow. We are not doing the Instagram brow. We are not doing the TikTok brow. We are just doing, look at, no, we are learning from you, sis. We are learning from you. If you can beat all those models, if you can do all those bridal makeup, what are you talking again? In fact, anytime I come down to Nigeria, I'm coming to Asaba to get my face beat by you. I'm going to come to Asaba because from Anambra to Asaba is not far. So I will just take a trip and come down to Asaba. So I have set my brow. So I'm going to let it to dry a bit before I will use concealer to clean it. Concealer makes it more clean, like the way it is now. I'm going to clean it more. So let me just wait for it to dry. While we are waiting, let me move to my eyes. I have when I said I have oily skin, this oily skin is all over my face. Even my eyelid, the crease where my eyes fold, it produces a lot of oil. So I need to take care of that oil. If not, if I apply not foundation, if I apply eyeshadow here, that oil is going to mess up the eyeshadow. So I am using my Catrice eye foundation primer. They have discontinued this, but before that, their discontinuation or whatever it is, I got myself 5 of these, but this is the last one. So that is why I went to MAC Cosmetics and get myself the MAC Prep and Prime 24 eye base. But I use this if I'm going to party, or if I'm going to, church or so. So, but for today, because what we are doing today is mostly beginner, and I want it to be affordable, but unfortunately, they don't have this again. This thing is so good. So I just apply it on my eyelid. And then I use any brush at all. I just use any brush to blend. I don't like using my finger because of maybe my finger might have oil, and then I will transfer the oil back to the lid. So I love using a clean washed brush. Mama AY, please, any suggestion, keep dropping it. Hi, Dimma, sis. Sorry, one name, o nwere ihe dapụtara n'ụlọ that enidere m ịza call ahụ ọsịsọ. Sorry, beauties, if you can't understand me. I was telling my sis something happened at home that they needed my attention, and I pray that the call will not come again, because the way I ended that call, I know they have to call again, but let me just pray that I'll finish my live stream before that call will come again. It's not really easy when you live here and then you also live back home. Our people can be so naughty sometimes. So now that I have applied my eye primer, I will let it to get a little bit tacky because it is matte. So I'm going to go back to my brow and then clean my brow. So I am using my NYS concealer to clean the brow. It is almost the same color with me. I hate using a lighter concealer on my brow, to be honest. So I love using, and then I have to do this way. Just follow the natural line of my brow. You have to be careful so that you don't clean what you did. And then I will try to blend it down. Can you see how clean this particular one is to compare with this? So concealer does a huge job in making sure that the brow is well clean and defined. If you have any question, drop. I'm so happy we have our sister, Mama AY is here. She can also help to answer because if I watch all her video where she's beating all those people during their wedding or their traditional marriage, I love it. All those bridal makeup tutorial. So you have to be careful when you are using concealer to clean the upper part of your brow, because it can go messy very fast. So Mama AY, what is mixed up here? Please let me know. What is mixed up? Explain better, please. Let me understand. Or maybe I didn't read the. I think there is mixed up here. Let me know, please. Let me know. So, beauties, can you see? Brows are done. That is a beginner-friendly brow. It is not a professional brow. It is a beginner beauty, beginner brow tutorial. What are you learning and coming back? Please, stay. Don't go and come back. Stay. So after my brow are done, as you can see, I do this every day. This brow, I do it 365 days in a year. I do it every blessed day. I cannot go to work without my brow. I cannot even go and throw out bin without doing my brow. I cannot even open my door without, immediately I wake up in the morning, even whether I'm going to work or not, I do my skincare. The next, I pick up my brow pencil and do my hair, because I notice that it shapes my face, as you can see. So the next is my eyes. I'm going to go to my eyes. So I will use a concealer, LA Pro concealer. Don't sleep on this concealer. If you have access to get it, this concealer is very good. Okay, so I'm going to apply it on my eyelid. because I have a, can you see? I have two colors on my eyelid. The brow bone, the upper part of my eyes is lighter than the eyelid itself. I don't know what it is. Is it gene or does it have to do with age? I don't know, but I noticed that my eyelid is very dark. It's darker than the rest of my eyes. So I love having one color, I love having an even base on my eyes. So for me to do that, I need concealer, to cancel this darkness out. So I am using my LA Girl Pro concealer, just a little. I don't need too much. And then I'm going to use my brush. I used this brush yesterday, so don't think it is dirty, please. I used it yesterday. Let me just blend. And why I love using a concealer is because it will make your eyeshadow to show more. You could imagine if I should apply eyeshadow on my eyes like that, the color pay off, as in the amount of color you will see is not going to be as bright as the original. Hi, Sis Anita. Good morning, sis. Good morning, sis. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you, sis Ode Silva. You are still here. Sorry for that call that I answered. It is very urgent. They really needed my attention back home. We all know the stress back home in Africa. And I pray the call will not come again until I finish my live stream, because the way I'm saying it is like I'll answer that call another 2 or 3 times before the live stream. When I saw the call, I thought it was from my kids, my twins' school, because that school is another thing. Anytime the kids cough or sneeze, they will call to come and pick. Sometimes I will be at work, I can't even make it. So they have to keep them in one room until time for me to come and pick them. So whenever I see a call, the first thing that always come to my mind is kindergarten, where my kids are. But thank God, till now, no call. So I hope things are going fine with the twins. So can you see? I have already applied concealer. So you see what I'm trying to say. I just want to have one base, one color on my eyes. I don't want to have the dark lid and then the lighter part, I just want to have one base, so that when I apply my concealer, everything is going to, when I apply my eyeshadow, everything is going to look good. No, sis Anita, no. I don't receive call. If I receive call, then you will notice it. No, I have a phone. This particular phone that I'm using here, my Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, I use it for my YouTube. Yeah, it is for my YouTube. So I don't have any SIM card on it at all. I don't have any SIM card. It's not the same phone. I have one old phone that I put my SIM card in it. No internet in that particular one, but then it's okay, because I know I don't want to put all my distance in one phone. So the one that I used to receive call is another one. So after applying concealer, I'm not going to leave it like this. This is a problem if you have oily skin. I need to set this powder. If not, that eyeshadow is not going to be enough to hold my eyes from creasing. Mama Ewa, I know that already. Sister Anita, if this particular phone, when the phone comes, you know what it will do? It's going to push away the live stream for me to answer that call. So, but thank God I'm not using it. So I am using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This one is a medium deep, very good for dark skin. I have the translucent honey, but this one, can you see the color? So this one is darker than this one. So I am using this one to set my eyes, so that no oil, no creasing, no spoiling of my eyeshadow. Everything is going to be intact. When I watch, when I go to people's makeup tutorial, and I go to comment section and people complain, this is too much for beginner, this is this. The thing is this, I keep advising people, it's better you learn everything. Then you start making it your choices, how you want to have it. Okay, if you want to skip contour, if you want to skip bronzing your face, it is your personal job. Oh, thank you, sis. I am learning. I am a good student. Okay, I pay attention whenever I go to school. YouTube is a school, so whenever I go to YouTube school, I pay attention. Thank you. This is a confirmation from a real pro, a real makeup artist. Oh. So people will say, it is too much, is this. Sis, learn everything. After learning everything, you might decide to, remove some and add some, but then it's good to learn everything. Learn how to do brow, learn how to do simple eyeshadow, learn how to do complexion like face and all those things. So that you can, like for me, I don't really do much with color correcting, but I can color correct. But it's not something that I have time doing. So, but somebody will be like, oh, it is too much. You are doing all this and the whole thing is too much. It's not too much. You learn, for example, learning how to bake, maybe meat pie or whatever. After that, not all the ingredient that the person you learn from put. Maybe you don't like sugar, you can take away sugar. Maybe you don't like putting egg, you can take away egg. But then you learn everything. Maybe tomorrow you will feel like, okay, let me put sugar, let me put this. It's the same thing with makeup. So when I see people said, it is too much for beginner. Nothing is too much for beginner. You learn because you don't know where it is going to take you. So now that I have finished applying my concealer and setting it, I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette from MAC. Majority of my eyeshadows are from MAC because Sister Anita asked question. She said, please everyone here, if you are doing live and you have a call, can I accept it while it won't end the live? I don't think it will end the live. The thing is this, when you are answering the call, maybe it will put the live at hold. Then after you have finished answering the call, it might resume the live again. I don't know, but then maybe since if you don't get answer here, maybe you can Google it to know. But I don't think it's going to end your live stream. It's like when I'm using my phone, and if I'm driving somewhere and I'm using my phone as navigation, when call comes in, then it will push the navigation one side, but it doesn't take away the nav. After I finish answering the call, my navigation will still be there, if I'm going somewhere. So I think it's the same thing too. But then please, if you have idea, please let us also learn. So I am using my MAC Art Library Flamboyant eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow. It's just for me like everyday, type of look. So I'm just doing something simple. I am taking this particular one here. 2 eyeshadow look is what I'm doing today. So I am applying it here. I don't really do dramatic when I'm not dramatic when it comes to eyeshadow, to be honest, because I am always for lips. I'm not for eyeshadow. I love putting neutral eyeshadow, but once in a while I do like bold eyes. But because I love bold lips, I don't want 2 of them to crash. So what I normally do, I keep my eyes simple. And then, so for beginners, this is how I do my eyebrow. I know that Mama AY does hers very professional, but I try to look at the V shape of my eyes, apply it there just to have a definition there. Then whatever that is left on the brush, I will just bring it a little bit. I don't bring it all the way to here. I just stop halfway here. It's a sort of, they call it a smoking it out, just smoky eyes. But then it's just for me to have a definition on that place. So after that, I'm going to look for a lid brush. Oh, which one am I using? Sorry, guys. So, and I'm going to take this particular color here. I love this particular color. It's such a, I don't even know what to call it. So, you're going to remove whatever excess. When I started learning how to apply eyeshadow, I was like, if I should take eyeshadow like this and I remove it, that means my eyeshadow will finish. You see that mindset? Very crazy mindset. But then if you don't do it and you apply it, you're going to have a lot of fallout under your eyes. And then it might even cause the eyeshadow to be patchy because you are taking it too much. So if you take, you still have something. Look at it. Even if I remove it, I still have something here to apply on my lid. So, but that was the impression I was having then. It's like what I said at the beginning of the live stream. After cleansing my face, Mama AY, I don't put on a moisturizer because I said moisturizer is going to make me look more oily. So for the fact I have oily skin, after cleansing, with that tightness and dryness on my face, I'll just go on to apply my foundation. Could you imagine that? Oh God, very crazy. But we learn as we go. Thank God for YT. There is nothing that you cannot learn here, to be honest, if you are willing to. There is nothing you cannot learn here, if you are willing to learn. I was telling people around me here, I want to start, canvassing for how long does foundation last. When I use mine, the last time it was itching my face and he said it was itchy. That means you are sensitive to the foundation, sis. You have to check, like I said at the beginning before you came in, you have to know your skin types and your skin undertone. And then for beginners, I will even advise them, don't go for a full coverage because you will feel that heaviness on your face. Go for a light coverage or you go for a medium coverage. With medium coverage foundation, you can build it up. You can add it more to have enough coverage. But please, any foundation that says full coverage, like this particular foundation from NYS, it states here full coverage. So you are going to have that feeling that you are having something on your face, So with the itchiness, I don't know what causes the itchiness. Maybe your skin reacts to one of the ingredients they use to do the foundation. When I came here new in Germany, I used to run to my drugstore to get something. When I apply it, I noticed that I will start having rashes all over my face. I don't know whether these cheap brands, they cause wahala on my face. That was why I ran to MAC. And MAC Cosmetics, their products, especially their complexion product like foundation or concealer, doesn't react to my face. So that was how I stick to MAC. It doesn't react to my. That time I went to Bobby Brown too, even to a Estee Lauder and the Lancome. But then Mark, the treatment they gave me then, he said, I love to prime my face first. Yes, I love to prime my face, but why I'm not doing it is because I have oily skin. So I do my brow, then I come down to my eyes, then before my complexion. So that is how I do it. But there is no how. I talk about it in one of my videos when people say they don't need what's it called, primer. Since I use primer, if I don't use primer, no matter how good that foundation is, especially this place, as you can see some shines. You can see my forehead. Not quite long that I did my skincare, but you can see all these things. So when I apply my foundation after some time, oil from here, shine from here, and then they will shift my makeup a bit. So that is why I love using primer. I have tons and tons of primer. I have one from Becca. Becca, they have discontinued using this. So I was lucky to grab two. I have two of it. Yeah, let me just look at this one. I've not even opened this one from Becca. So I have two of it. I have one from MAC because I always buy matte. I have this one from MAC. And then I have another one too, the one that I bought of recent. Don't mind me with my buying. So this one is from Lancome. I tried it I think last week and I love it. It comes in form of a lotion. Hi Maggie Space. Good morning, sis. Instead of normal thing, it just come in form of a lotion. Mama Ewa knows what I'm saying. Primer used to have another texture to it, but this particular one from Lancome came as a lotion. So I used to, primer is a must for me. And then for drugstore version, I use my Essence Matte Keep Me Matte. This is the one that I've been using before I graduated to all these high brands. And then I have another one from Kiss. From Kiss. This one is like Becca. For me, it is the dupe for Becca. The same texture, everything. You know, Kiss Pro Touch Mattifying Primer. So I have sometimes I don't wear makeup. I will just apply my makeup and then I will go. Exactly. Exactly. Ode, you see what Mama AY said? Try another product, and if you feel the same, then see your dermatologist for help. Exactly. Exactly, sis. I always like running to doctors so when I am feeling something, because YouTube here, this person will tell you this, the other person will tell you that. So if you feel like something is not normal, please seek for professional help, because here in YouTube, everybody is professional, you know, so seek for professional help. So now that I have finished with my eyes, as a beginner, you can apply your mascara. But sis, I cannot apply mascara without using a lash primer, you know. So this is lash primer from MAC. It helps to lengthen my eyes, my lashes before applying. But today I feel like putting on some falsies. Okay. So this one is from Adele. That is the only Adele and the Kiss. They are the only two brands that I always go for their lashes. They look so natural. There are some lashes that come with a heavy band. When you put it on your eyes, it's like your eyes is about to drop down. So I always go for falsies that has a very thin band. You will not even. Hi Joshua, good morning, bros. I used to get notification of your live stream, but in a wrong time. It's either I am at work or I am doing something. And I used to check your page to see you do majority of a live stream. How are you doing, bros? Thank you so much. Even though I've not been to your house for a long time, you still have the mind to visit me. I really appreciate. Thank you. So, like I was saying, I love using this one from Adele. They are natural lashes. But there are people that love going heavy, but I cannot go heavy with lashes, please. The feel is really annoying for me, you know. When you blink your eyes and you feel like something is on your eyes, it's not my thing at all. And as a beginner, practice with light lashes. Okay, you practice with light lashes. So I'm going to use this. And then the way I do my lashes, I have a lash tutorial on my channel. I do two ways. Is either I apply the lash glue on my eyes or I apply it on the lash band, but I prefer that of here. If you are a beginner and you have struggle to put on falsies, sis, try this method. And if you want to buy a lash glue, buy the one that has this type of a brush. I don't know whether you can see it. That has this type of brush. Don't buy the one that you can squeeze the lashes, because there is no how you are going to do it. So this particular one, you just take it and then apply it very close to your lash line, as if to say you're applying eyeliner. The same way you apply your eyeliner, very close to your lash line. Then wait for some seconds to get tacky. Immediately you put your lashes, it is not going anywhere. There is a time which I took my kids to Fantasia Land, and I have to go to their roller coaster something. The breeze was too much. Even I was telling my kids, it's like my lashes are falling out. But when we came down, I noticed that my lashes are still intact. So that is the best way, you know. I have struggled with trying to put the lash glue on the lash band, but it's not working. So this is the one that really works for me. But then I need a small mirror, because the way this mirror is placed here, I cannot see anything. So I'm using my MAC pocket mirror. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, look down and then make sure that the line is very close to my lash line. I don't know whether you are seeing what I'm doing. I don't know whether you people are seeing what I'm doing. I live around the air base, where all these they are fighting jets and wherever lands. So every now and then you will be hearing their noise. I think this week they are doing some programs. Yesterday was very, very terrible here. The noise was so much. So in case if you hear it, bear with me. So, and then you don't have to worry about let me look for my tweezer. So this is my tweezer. You don't have to worry about removing the glue. What I normally do is I clean my makeup. So the rest of the glue, I just apply Vaseline on my lashes and go to bed. In the morning, if you just peel it like this, it's coming out. Don't force it. Don't force the glue to come out because it's going to damage your natural lashes. So I try to remove the ones I can, but the hard ones, I use Vaseline. I sleep with Vaseline overnight. The next morning, it is all gone. So I'm taking the lashes and then I'm going to close my eyes and then place it. You see, the lashes is already tacky. Ooh. Yeah, the lash is always tacky. I have to be careful. Yeah. Yeah. So this is how I do it. And the one thing I'm going to tell you if you're a beginner is, please be careful with your inner part of your eyes. That place is very sensitive. Oh, thank you so much, Joshua. That place is very sensitive. Sometimes I wonder how people bring their lashes closer to their inner eyes, inner corner of their eyes. If I should do that, my eyes will water all day. So I try to space a little bit. I don't start immediately here because here is very sensitive. Sis, when you blink, you will feel that something is there. And when something enters your eyes, the feeling is worst. You want to do everything to remove it. So that is the feeling you will have when you have falsies around that area. So you try to be what? To be careful so that you don't hurt your. Hey, do you know what happened now? Somebody rang my bell and it's DHL people because I'm expecting something. Let me rush down and get it, please. Bear with me. This life of YouTube, let me rush. I have to run downstairs to pick it, please. If not, they will take it to my post and ask me to come again. Just give me, please, 2 or 3 seconds, please. Ah, I'm so sorry. You see, I had when they rang the bell. What they normally do is, if I did not pick it, oh, look at the way. I run all the way downstairs. If I did not pick it, they will take it to my post. Though the post is just 2 minutes from here, then they will ask me to come and take it tomorrow. And I really needed that product today. So this one is done. Look at the way I'm breathing. Ah, it's not easy. I'm not a sport type of a person. Oh, God of mercy. My kids will tell me, Mommy, you have to be running these steps every now and then. Ah. So let me do the other one. As you can see, when I was saying before the DHL people came, Be careful on the inner part of your eyes, okay? Give a little bit space and then you can start. So I'm going to do this again. Very close to the lash line. Very close. Very easy to apply. I prefer it, though people say they prefer the other one, but I prefer this one than the other one. So I'm going to take the lash again. Wait for it to get tacky. And one thing I love about this Adele lashes, it fits majority of the eye shape. There are some falsies that when you buy it, is either it is longer or it is shorter. But then this Adele fits so well. And if you notice that it is longer, don't cut from the inner part, cut from the outer part of the falsies, okay? You measure first before you cut. Don't just cut. You have to measure it first before you cut. Can you see? Just one touch, it entered. Very easy. With the other one, I used to struggle because sometimes the glue on it might be too much. It might dry or it's just a drama with the other one. But if I'm doing it on somebody, it goes very fast. But if I'm doing it on myself, it is always a struggle. It is always a struggle. So after that, I'm going to use my MAC tweezer to press it so that both my natural lashes and the falsies will blend together. Can you see the eye look? Wow, I am feeling myself with this eye look, to be honest. I am feeling myself with this eye look. So like I said, if the falsies is long, you cut from the outer part. Don't cut from the inner part, you cut it from the outer part. And before you cut, you take it and then close your eyes and put it on top of your eyes just to measure to see if it's long or if it is short. Don't just assume, it is long and then you cut. You might be disappointed at the end of the day. Okay? So now that I have finished with my eyes, the next is I'm going to go to my face and I'll be using my primer. So which primer am I going to use today? Let me use my MAC Matte Fine 12 Hours Shine Control Primer. Okay, so I'm going to apply it here on my forehead. Here where I know that I produce a lot of shine. I don't blend with my hand, I blend with brush. I don't normally blend the primer with my hand. Some people do that, but I'm always scared. Thank you so much, my big sis, Imelda Show. I really appreciate you, sis. I always assume that my hands are oily, and then if I do that, I'm going to transfer the oil again on my face. So that is why I do that. I always use brush. And can you see some of the shine has disappeared because I use this primer. So that is why primer is good. Mama AY said so too. She said using primer is good. I don't know if ads run on my live stream. Can somebody tell me? Because when I checked, I'm not seeing any ad. And I don't know how to on ad if I'm already live. Please, if you know how to do that, let me know, please. Let me know if you know how to do that. So I will wait for my primer to, to set a bit before I will go on. Normally, if I don't use all this primer, the next one that I use is my Milk Hydro Primer. As you can see, the bad boy is coming to an end. I just have just a little bit of hair. But then if I buy something and I love it, before it goes down the lane, I get myself another one. This is Beauty by NG. I don't wait. Can you see? This one is full. So I don't wait for my product to finish before I get another one. If I notice that I am loving that particular product, I rush down to pick another one, to keep it as a backup. Hi, versatile nurses. Good morning. Oh, sister, oh, they say no ad. How can I add ad to this place? I don't know how to do it. Anyway, let's continue, but I don't know how to because I'm already live, I don't know how people add their ad to their live stream. So after that, I'm going to apply my foundation. I am contemplating on using Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. It is matte, Pro Matte, Soft Matte, sorry. I don't use normal foundation. It's either I am using a matte foundation or a soft matte foundation, but I don't just use like this one. It's my Summer Holy Grail MAC Waterproof Nourishing Foundation. Yeah, it's either I am using this or maybe I should try this particular one. Which one should I use now? Two of them are good. Should I use this? Okay, let me go with Fenty. Let me go with Fenty Beauty. So I used to shake my foundation. Hi, Sister Joycey. Good morning, sis. Hey, happy to have you here. Good morning. So I'm going to pump it at the back of my hand, depending on the amount you want. And I'm going to use my distance. It looks light in the camera. That is one thing with all this foundation because of the lightning. So I'm going to blend. Because of the light that is on, it looks like what I'm putting on is light. Mama AY will testify. Because when you are doing makeup, you want the ring light to be on so that people will see what you are doing. But when you blend it out, it just melts into your skin. And really, I don't use too much foundation because what I want is just to have a light coverage. Even with a full coverage foundation, I still want to have it light. And then one thing with blending foundation, again, Mama AY will testify, is don't do like this. I see people doing like this. No, you are moving the foundation. What we want with foundation is just to have it where it is. You stipple. You just push the foundation like this. You don't drag the foundation down. And then don't forget your neck. Even though I am not a fan of bringing foundation down to my neck because of my clothes, but then I try to make sure that at least till here, when you look at my chest, it is lighter. Even my hand, they are lighter than my face. So I try to, to bring it a little bit so that it will match my chest. Summer here in Germany, I get darker. I get more tan than in winter. I get more tan, but I don't buy foundation for winter. I don't buy foundation for summer. I just have one foundation. The only thing I do is during the summer, the foundation is okay, but during the winter is a bit darker. Then I use a concealer to make everything look good. So whatever that remain here, I try to look where I need more coverage. I try to look where I have coverage. Beauties, please, I hope you people are picking. I hope I'm not talking to myself alone. I hope we are learning one or two things. Like I said, if you have question, drop it in the comment section. I will try as much as I can to answer. If not, Mama AY is here. She can help us to answer the question. So don't hesitate. We are here to learn. I want by the end of this live stream, we picked one or two things home. I love whenever I do my live stream, let it be educating. People will pick one or two things home. That is how I love my live stream to be. So after that, as you can see, when we do makeup tutorial, we do like maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever minutes. That is not the amount it takes to do makeup. Makeup needs time, it needs blending. You have to blend very well. So, but because people are so impatient to learn, so people try to shorten the time so that it will suit everybody. And let me tell you one thing. One disadvantages of doing your brow before your complexion is when blending, if you don't take time, you are going to clean away some of the parts, which is not bad. You go back and then fill it, okay? Because it happens to me all the time. When I am blending, I will notice that I clean one or two things. So what I normally do is I go back and then make sure that everything is okay. So my foundation is well blended, as you can see. It is matching my chest. So, oh, thank you so much, sis. I know you'll be following. I trust you. So the next is concealer. We use concealer, especially people that have darkness around under their eyes. So we use concealer according to their makeup terms. They use concealer. Normally they call it concealer to conceal something, to hide something. But then the makeup artists, they use it to, those places that, if you look at me now, the ring light that I'm using here, you are seeing like a reflection on my forehead. You are seeing a reflection on my nose. You are seeing a reflection at least at the tip of my chin. So they apply concealer on those areas, and then wear shadows. I have I have something like a shadow or a line here. They try to add contour here, but then for concealer is those places that the light is hitting. When you look at me now, you will notice that, hey sis, thank you. You will notice that I'm having some reflection here, the tip of my nose or the bridge of my nose, as they call it, especially the T-zone. Because the shape is like this, forehead down to your nose and then your chin. So it's like a T type of a shape. So that is where they apply concealer. And then one thing with concealer is a little goes a long way, because concealer has a thicker consistency to compare with foundation. That is something that I noticed. So a little goes a long way. Don't just apply it the way you apply your foundation. And people used to ask, what color of concealer would they get? For me, as a beginner, the color of your foundation, if you want to buy concealer, let it be one shade. Some people will say 2 or 3 shades. You will stock up blending. It's going to take you time to blend. If you want something that is more natural, just go with a shade that is one shade lighter than your own foundation color, not your own natural color, your foundation. Okay, so if you want to add drama to it, then you can go 2 shades. But for beginners, I do advise them, please, just a shade that is lighter than your foundation. It is okay, because we are still beginning, we are still learning. We have not gotten to that extent of making it to look professional. So don't go too light. Some people always like highlighted under eye areas, and so they go like 3, 4, 5 shades lighter than their skin tone. It is their personal preference, but for beginners, I will advise them to please stick to one shade. In a difficult situation, you can go 2 shades, but then just a little goes a long way. Don't apply too much. And then they will tell you to wait for some seconds for the concealer to get tacky. When it comes in contact with the air, it seems as if say it is drying. It is good, but then you have to know what concealer you are using, because some concealers, they dry very fast. They dry immediately you apply them. So if you're waiting for it to get tacky, you are not going to blend that concealer, because that particular place that the concealer is, that you're not going to do anything again other than to clean everything and then start all over again. So you have to take that in note. Not all concealer you can leave to get tacky. because you see people telling you leave concealer to get tacky. There are some concealers that dries on their own. Very immediately you apply it, it is drying. Can you see how I blend this concealer and it blended into my foundation? So, but if I should use 2-3 shades lighter than me, the struggle will be real here. And this is live stream. It is not where you will say, okay, let me delete the video and start all over again. So let's be mindful of that. When we watch a makeup tutorial here on YouTube, if you don't take time, you will get confused. It is overwhelming, because this person will tell you this, and that is why it is trial and error. Try to see what works for you and then stick to it. But if you watch this person will say, leave your concealer to dry, which is okay. You get that full coverage, but then some concealer dries very fast. And then there are some concealers, like this particular LA Gear Pro concealer. The concealer has a full coverage, so you don't have to wait to get tacky again for you to have that full coverage. It has already full coverage. So can you see how my the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin is a bit lighter, but then it blends into the skin. That is what we are looking for. We don't want to have that line of demarcation where you will see where the foundation stops and where the concealer starts, or where the concealer stops and where the foundation starts. No. Beginners, you do something that works for you. So after doing that, I want to use my beauty blender. This beauty blender, I wet it with water. But then what I did was I squeeze. Can you see? I am pressing, but there is no water dripping. There is no water dropping. So that is what they call damp beauty blender. You are going to wet it, but at the end of the day, try to make sure you squeeze out all the excess water. Okay? If you have water here, it's going to give your face patches. And then while pressing or while bouncing it on your face, be light-handed, please. It has happened to me whereby I was just, pressing and pressing, and then I noticed some patches. So be light-handed, like you are bouncing the blender, but very gentle and lightly. So why I'm doing this, especially for me that have oily skin, to take away the excess product that my face doesn't need. So after doing that, instead of me to set, I want to go and add some, to add some shape on my face. So I'm going to use my Fenty contour stick, but I cannot find it now. Here. So I'm using my Fenty Beauty contour stick. Okay. So they will tell you to do like this. When you suck your mouth, you will see that natural line. Let me do it again. So, but what I normally do is, because of the shape of my face, if I have round face, when I do like this, I will do it exactly where it is. But because I have, I don't know, should I call it a long whatever or oval face or whatever. So when I do like this, instead of me to add it here, I'm going to add it a little bit above that line, okay? Just a little. I don't really do much when it comes to contour. And here I love adding, because when I put on my wig, it's going to look seamless. And then the tip of my nose, I need to shape it a bit. Okay, so I'm going to take just a bit, and then I start from where my brow starts and then bring it down just to have a shadow. I don't do too aggressive contour as a beginner. Like I said, all these things, it is not a must, okay? But one thing with makeup, when you are into makeup, you want to practice everything. If makeup begin to sweet you, sis, you want to practice everything. But this is not something that we do every day. Like yesterday that I went out, I just put on concealer, set it with my powder, add my blush, and then I am good to go. Okay, can you see? My nose is slimmed, but then you cannot see any harsh line. I love this Fenty contour stick. I got mine in the shade Espresso. You can also use eyeshadow. You can also use eyeshadow to contour, maybe brown, dark brown eyeshadow. One thing with makeup I keep telling people is don't try to get everything. Okay, like your brow pencil, you can use it as a lip pencil. Your eyeshadow, you can use it as your blush. Your eyeshadow, you can use it as a contour powder. So you don't have to get everything. I did it when I was starting. I got everything. But then this is coming from somebody that was there before. Don't get everything. Don't try to get everything. Use what you have. And I love buying a taxing or multi-purpose product that I can use so many ways. Like there is one time I did how to use a brown pencil in so many ways. I used that brown pencil to do my brow, to do eyeliner, to line my lips, even to use it to contour. Brow pencil that is creamy. I use it. Maybe you can watch that video on my channel. You can use it. So try to get a multi-purpose product. Not only product you can use once. And you see what I'm doing. When I'm blending my contour, I did not bring it down. I was just doing it. Can you see the way? I'm blending it up. I'm blending it up. And one thing I love about this contour, in as much as you can see some shadow here, but it's not like harsh. Okay, it's not that let me use the word. It's not that aggressive. You can see that something is here. Naturally, if I'm not wearing makeup, you will see this shadow. It's there on my face. What happened here? I thought I off this thing. Why am I getting notification? Even though I off I put it in what's it called? But I'm getting notification from people. Then after that, I'm going to use my powder brush, my foundation brush to do what? To bounce it back. What I'm doing here, the rest of the foundation to make it to look more blended, so to say. I don't add contour here. I don't know why, but then I don't add contour here. I just add here my forehead, even though I don't have a huge forehead. The reason why people do add a contour here is people that has a huge forehead. Okay, when you add contour, the shadow will lessen the visibility of your forehead. But then my forehead is normal, or is it not normal, Beauties? Please tell me. Oh, thank you, Sister Odette. Imelda, thank you. Sister Joyce, thank you. We are learning. We are learning. Oh, we are learning. So, Beauties, as you can see, it is blended. I'm going to go back to my concealer because I don't want to set the concealer like this. Normally, one thing with concealer, after blending, you set immediately to avoid creasing, especially people that has oily skin. So, but because I did not set immediately, I'm going to go back with, is either I'm using my beauty blender. Okay, let me use my beauty blender and then blend again in case if there is any shine, it's going to take it out, okay? And then if there is any creasing, because the one thing with concealer, it creases a lot. You hardly see a concealer that doesn't crease. So the best thing is you go back again, take away any creasing, and then you can set. So today I'm going to use my first setting powder that I got when I started wearing makeup, and this is Sacha Buttercup. But the thing is this Sacha Buttercup was a bit yellow on me. So I went to our drugstore when they were having something for us. I bought Revolution's setting powder in what was it called? I've forgotten the name anyway because they don't have it again. So I mixed it with my Sacha Buttercup to tone down the yellow on it. So I'm going to blow off the excess, and then this funny mouth they used to do. Why they are doing like this is to stretch your under eyes, okay? That's why they do it. Sometimes I try to maintain myself, but it is difficult. You have to do so that you can get everything. Always blow up the excess, and then I set. Then I'm going to do my forehead too, down to the bridge of my nose, and then my chin. Sometimes I use my my powder brush to set. So I do both. It's either I am using my powder brush or I am using my beauty blender, depending on the one that is handy at the moment. So as you can see, my under eyes is a bit highlighted. With the help of the powder, it's going to, that is how I want my under eyes. In case if I'm wearing a foundation that oxidizes, because sometimes some foundation oxidize, I also have video about that on my channel. So my under eyes will stand out, or especially the inner part of my face will stand out. So beauties, after setting my under eyes, what I normally do, I am not a fan of setting my contour. I don't know why. So I will go straight to my powder, my face powder. So I am using this particular one from Clinique. I love this powder, but then I cannot get it anywhere again from Clinique. So this is the powder Beyond Perfecting Powder Foundation plus concealer or whatever, but I love this powder. So I'm going to set the whole of my face. I'm going to set even my eyebrow, because of this eyebrow is because of this eyebrow is waterproof. Even if I touch this, some eyebrow products, when you apply and you touch, everything will clear. You see the way I am applying it, my brow is still where it is. Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you. And then, Beauty by Angie cannot do her makeup without applying blush. Okay, so this one is from MAC Raising Blush. When dark skinned people started wearing makeup and they go to MAC, Raising is what they give them. It's such a warm reddish brown that has a slight of golden undertone. In short, mine is hitting the pan. So, and when it comes to glosses, don't blame me, I go heavy-handed. I go heavy-handed when it comes to blush because I love me some color on my cheek. When they will tell you, dark skin don't wear blush. Who said so? Mama AY will testify. Who said so? People do run away. If I can choose a makeup to wear, blush will be one of them. I love me some blush. It adds so many gorgeousness to our face. So, but one thing is this, sometimes I might be too heavy-handed. So what I will do is, if you notice that you apply too much on your face, go back to your face powder. This is a hack. You go back to your face powder, take some, and then punch it on your cheeks, to reduce the pigmentation. Yeah. So after this, the next thing that I love doing, this is the way I do my brow. You can, this is the way I do my makeup. You can start your way with, first of all, with foundation or whatever, but because I complain with my oily skin, I tend to do it this way. So I am using my MAC Ico pencil from MAC. This one is a Smolder. I love this pencil. I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line. They call it waterline. So I'm going to do like this. Yeah. So I'm going to apply it here too. Under my lower lash line, I don't wear mascara there because I don't have any hair there. So if I try to apply mascara, which let me just try. If I try to apply mascara there, it's like the mascara is just staining my under eyes. I'm using my MAC Dry D Dimension mascara. Let me just try if it will work today. For a long time, I have stopped applying, you know, so I'm just going to like do front as in back and forth, because I don't have anything there and I don't need any stain. So if you have been with me up to this time, thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. You all are the best. You know, one thing with this whitey of a thing, we have to be there for each other. Thank God it did not stain, but I hope it will stay like this. It's not easy, to be honest. Like in the morning when I came, I was like, if it's only 1 or 2 people, I will be okay with it, because that is the only time Mama can film. You know, that is the only time, and we have emergency back home that I'm happy that I have not received any call now, you know, because it's not easy. Being a mom, you are working, you have family to take care of, you have family back home to take care of. It's really overwhelming, you know. So I really appreciate you all for staying here, especially people back home. I know how difficult it is with this data of a thing, but then I really appreciate. So now that I have finished with my face, there is no how I will go on without doing what? Setting my, as in spraying setting spray on my face. It does 2 things for me. Number one, all this powder on my face, I want it to melt and look like skin. Then secondly, it's going to make my face to last for a long time. So I'm going to use my, I have Mama AY will know, I have this MAC Fix Plus Stay Over. I'm about to hit the pan, but then I have backup. But then when I bought this Lancome, that day that I went to Sephora, so there was this sales. Where is the other one? Where is the other one? I don't know. I think it's under here. There is this sales they have. When you buy 2, one is 50%. Beauty by NG is always out for such a offer. So I bought 2 of these. I don't know. I think it's under here. So I bought 2 of these, and then I pay 50% of this. But this thing is so good. In fact, I am trying to know which one I'm going to like, whether it is MAC or this. But this one since I opened it, I've not dropped it. So I'm going to use it. Okay. Then you spray. Give me some hydration. Ooh. Give me some hydration, sis. So why the setting powder is settling on my face, we're gonna go, we're gonna go to the lips. I wanted to clean my lips to get it ready for. So what am I wearing now? Red lipstick. Should I wear red lipstick or should I do something nude? So what am I going to do? Tell me in the comment section, nude, or maybe I should wear bold lipstick. Tell me what to do. I am waiting. I love bold, because one good thing about this eyeshadow, can you see this eyeshadow? You see? Are you seeing any creasing? This is what I'm telling you about this eye foundation primer. Okay. Mama AY, you people should keep sending my video until it gets to them. I really need to, you know, to collab with MAC Cosmetics, because these people has, in short, my monthly salary is going to MAC. The only thing that annoys me now about MAC Cosmetics is there is no more back to MAC. Why? And they expect me to pack all my empties. Where are my empties here? Let me show you my MAC empties that I have already exhausted. Look at these 2 setting spray here. And one of my, I've started throwing them away because there is no need. And then I have what is it called? This MAC eye wherever, you know. They will expect you to drive your car, buy your fuel, drive your car, and go and give them empties without getting anything. See, it is not going to happen. That is the only thing that is I'm getting angry with Mark. Apart from that, their product is unbeatable. Their product is unbeatable. It's not even advertising. Whoever that uses Mark will know that Mark is not a baby company. Mark has been there before my mother gave birth to me, just for you all to know. Mark has been there before they gave birth to me. But the thing is this, all my empties, I'm throwing them away. Before, if you have 6 empties, you go back to Mark, you get yourself. Before was eyeshadow, but now, before they stop the program, lipstick. The last time that I went, I got a 3 lipstick. I got the ruby wool. I got 3 types of lipstick. Where are they? Because I've not even opened them. For a very long time, I am into liquid lipstick. All these are normal lipstick. I'm not into it. But it is what it is. So like what I was saying, can you see? There is no creasing on these eyes. There is no creasing. Before, if I did not apply this eyeshadow primer, what will happen is this. You will see where my eye fold, when I do like this, you will see a line. But look at, everything is smooth. But unfortunately, again, this thing, they don't have it again. So it is what it is. So somebody said I should do bold. But because I need to, after doing this video, I need to rush somewhere. Let me go with my bold because I am queen of bold lipstick. Oh. Let me red on. Let me just wear this one. Let me just wear Mark Dance With Me. I am looking for my Feel So Grand. I don't know where it is. So let me wear. Look at my Mark liquid lipstick. Let me wear this one. This lipstick is so good. With this eyeshadow, you can wear whatever you want to wear with it. That is one good thing. When there are some eyeshadows that you just wear what you want to wear. So let's go with bold. Sometimes I will just do my eyebrow, put on lashes, and then no foundation, nothing. I will just wear my red lipstick and I'm going where I am going. Red lipstick is like my everyday type of lipstick, where some people will tell you, no, they cannot wear it. Sis, why can't you wear your red lipstick? The only thing that I'm going to tell you is blue red lipstick. Anytime you are buying a lipstick, please check on their website if it is, because they have orangey red, they have tomato red, they have burgundy red, they have blue, but blue red lipstick, as in the lipstick that has a blue undertone to it, it suits every color. Be it, in fact, for dark skin, it brings out the melanin in us. So don't say that red lipstick doesn't fit you. I need to, concentrate while applying this. You know my story with red lipstick. When I came here new, because honestly, when I was in Nigeria, I am a glossy type of a lady, of a girl. So that fateful day, I went to MAC Cosmetics. So I met, majority of the MAC workers are male. So I met, nude is also okay, but I'm always on the board. If I'm going to party, I'm not wearing red lipstick. That means Beauty by Angel has not come to that party. So the guy now did the makeup for me. You know one thing with MAC, when you go to their store and you ask them that you want to see this, you want to see that, you want to see that, they will do everything. At the end of the day, you will tell them like, I don't want to go with a half makeup home. They will ask you, do you want me to clean it for you? You said no. Then they will do the rest. It doesn't cost them anything. So after the guy did the makeup, so he now told me there is a lipstick that will suit your color and the makeup he did for me. And I asked him which one, and he said Ruby Woo. When he brought out the red lipstick, I screamed. And he said he's going to shoot me, that I should relax. I said, okay. And he did that makeup. I took train to where my cosmetics is. When I was going back to take train, come and see the way people were looking at me. Even I got a sort of intimidated. Why are they looking at me? But then I told myself one thing from that my cosmetics, because I said I will allow him to apply it. Then I will go to McDonald's or Burger King, enter their toilet and clean everything off, because I've not wore red lips for the first time. I now went. So on my way home, I told myself, if I can wear this thing boldly and get to my house, then bye-bye. People go here and wait with red lipstick on me. So that was how it started. And that very day, because I love the red lipstick, I grabbed 2 ruby woo. I bought 2 ruby woo that very day, and I went home. Since that day, I have used more than 8-9 ruby woos before Mark came out with their liquid lipstick. So red lipstick, sis, is something that makes you classic, something that makes you stand out. You look fierce, you look bold. I'm telling you. Yeah, come and see the way white people, maybe they've not seen a black person with such a bold red lipstick. So it is good. And people will tell you, no, they don't like. And then when applying red lipstick, or not even red lipstick, when applying lipstick, please don't forget to connect the corners of your mouth. Because if you don't do that and you talk, here will be empty, here will be. So I try to tell people to please connect, okay? So when you open your mouth to talk, everything will look seamless. Wow. This is beautiful. My cosmetics, they don't disappoint with their lipstick. Oh. Even when I was buying their lipstick, I was also buying their lip liner. I have almost how many of MAC lip liner? I have a night moth. I have the one they call current or whatever they call it, but they've discontinued it. And before then, I grabbed myself 3. I have Vino. I have a cherry lip pencil, the one that goes with ruby woo. I have ruby woo lip pencil itself. I have chestnut. Chestnut is 3. I have 2 in my handbags and then 1 here. MAC lip pencil, you can wear it on your own. All right, sis, thank you so much. I will soon end the live stream. I never knew that I could spend. You see how long it is to do makeup. But when we come with people will feel like, it's just 2 minutes or 3 minutes makeup. No, makeup takes time, but then you have to, know what works for you. So then after that, I want to apply some glow. So I am using my MAC Gold Deposit. If you know MAC Gold Deposit, to bring some shine, some highlight. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful this gold deposit is. Mama Ewa, anytime I come to Nigeria, I'm going to give you 1 MAC gold deposit. Because I said I'm coming to Asab. I'm coming to worry that you will do my makeup. Anytime I'm coming to Nigeria, you're going to beat this face. So, highest point of my cheek. Can you see that glow? I love me some glow. Here too. And I've had this gold deposit for ages. It doesn't go down. It's like where it is. So sometimes I do apply here on my brow bone. Always take off the excess. And then after that, I will still go back. Where is my brush? I will still go back. Yeah, so you can connect with people that you don't have. We are here to meet friends and learn 1 or 2 things. So I'm going to go back again to set my face so that the highlighter will melt into my skin. And then I'm going to put on my wig. Where is my brush comb? I'm putting on my wig. I'm putting on my wig. Hmm. So, beauties, yes, that is it for today's live stream. Can you see how beautiful the whole thing came out? Hope we learn one or two things here. When it comes to makeup, I know some people, one of my friends told me, Beauty by SG, I have tried to apply makeup and it's failing me. So when people ask her, she said, I don't need makeup. I said, because she cannot apply it. So she will tell people that she doesn't need makeup. Really, makeup is like art. Okay, but then allow me going that simple. Even though what I did here, somebody will say that it is too much. Like I said at the beginning of this video, there are ones you will take and there are ones you will feel like no. Like some people will still add bronzer, which says for me blush is okay for me here on the cheek, contour is okay for me here on my forehead, but there are people that will go and apply this, apply that, which is okay. It is very okay, but then the thing is this: you have to learn, you have to do yours the way you feel like you are comfortable doing it. There are people who will just throw on mascara, lip gloss, and then if they're lucky to be blessed with a good brow, they're out of the door. Like I said, 90% of the time I am with my bare face. I am not going to work with a full face of makeup. Sis, our job. When you want to carry a patient, the whole makeup will be on their clothes, or maybe you will be sweating and everything will be dropping. So I do this if I'm going to church, if I'm going to party, if I am invited in a place, or maybe I'm going, sometimes if I have time, I do it while I'm going for shopping. The day I don't have time, the only thing that I know I cannot leave my house with is my eyebrow, my lips, and my lashes. Sometimes I will just put on mascara, no matter how tiny my lashes are, and then I'm out of the door. Sometimes I will put on powder, but this face is something that I do if I am filming, something that I do if I am going for a wedding that I want to, I want to look good. Mama wants to look good. Okay. So that is it. Hope you learn one or two things here. I really enjoyed this live stream. Yesterday, when I said it, because normally I just come live immediately, whoever that is there will join me. But I said, okay, since I have not been to live stream for a very long time, let me just post it on my community. So for people that will come around, let us look good, because looking good is business. Yes. So thank you all so much for everything. Yes, sis, I really appreciate you. Okay, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for sticking by. So I really appreciate each and every one of you that come today. Let us keep supporting each other. We cannot do this alone. You could imagine if I come here and I am all alone talking to myself alone, it's not going to look good. But look at, I have 8 people, 9 people, 10 people in the house. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I know that you learn one or two things. Okay, even if you're not a makeup type, I talk about skincare. I hope you also learn maybe one or two things from there. Thank you all so much for watching. Then you're all gonna see me in my previous videos, because I will be posting some videos. Okay, anytime I have time, anytime I have free, I can come up here and then we will chat. We can also do makeup, we can also chat, whatever that comes will flow with it. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you also so much. For people who are still here, thank you. For people who have gone, I really appreciate you all. Okay, Thank you all so much, and then see you all very, very soon. Bye bye. Bye. Ah, exactly, sis. Yes, you have to connect it. I hate this. Look at my own. Can you see? You cannot see any space here. I love connecting my lips. It's very important. Sometimes if I'm talking to people, if people are talking to me and they wear bold lipstick and I see something like that, I don't hesitate to tell them, sis, if I'm closer or familiar with them, I will tell them that it's good to connect here. Sometimes we forgot. When you do your lips like this and apply your lipstick, all right, sis, take care. You will feel like you have done the best, but then when you talk, this place is very important. Okay, thank you all so much, MS 14 sis. Thank you, versatile nurse, Imeda big sis. Niger Chloe, sis, you came late. These are my makeup artists. Why did you come late? Hmm? Because I said I'm here also to learn from you people because I am reading the comment section. I said, come, let's do makeup together. You came late. I beat this face from beginning till the end. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe one of these days, me and you will choose maybe any celebrity type of a makeup and then we'll do it, challenge ourselves to do it. Okay? Oh, it is 6 a.m. Oh, very early. My son will tell me, Mommy, don't just wake up and pick up your phone. There are things you have to do before you pick up your phone. Oh, thank you all so, so, so much. Hope you had a nice and wonderful sleep. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Me too. I am anybody that is out, especially when it comes to like makeup, we just pick any celebrity and then we can try to recreate their look, share it in our channels, and it's a way of creating awareness and growing our channels too. Thank you, Sister Anita. Yes, so Beauty by NG, me and my makeup, eh? Ah, I can be sleeping and be doing my makeups. It's just to tell you how I love doing that. It is something that I love doing. I love me some art on my face. Thank you all so much. Oh, thank you, Niger Chloe, for that amazing super chat. Thank you. Oh, this is all kind of you, sweetie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it at all. Thank you so much. I know you bought Niger Chloe. I know you bought this Fenty Beauty. How are you loving it? Because I applied it today. I bought their soft matte, but I bought it in the shade 420. Sorry, yeah, 440. I bought it in the shade 440. I watched one of your video and you bought the little bottle of it, So how are you loving it? I love this thing. Like my face is feeling matte. Even though it is soft matte, but my face is feeling matte. Mm, mm. I love it. I'm looking for the cover. I don't know where I dropped the cover. So tell me, how are you loving it? All right, sis. Thank you. Yes, you need to, because I think you have 400 or 4 something. This particular one is 440. It is very good. I love it. I wear it majority during the summertime. I love it, but in winter, I can highlight a little bit, you know. All right, sis, let me stop talking so that you will have time to do 1 or 2 things, okay? Sister Anita, thank you so much. Naija Chloe, my sis, thank you so much. My big sis in my other show, thank you also so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you, okay? From deep down inside of me, let me just blow some kisses. Thank you. So let me call it a day. Bye. Bye-bye.